Deep within the sterile maternity ward of Planet Vegeta, an infant scouter reading violently shatters the glass monitor. The Saiyan doctor exclaimed that this was completely impossible, his latent combat power escalating exponentially by the second. King Vegeta declared the child a massive threat to his royal bloodline and demanded they exile the cursed mutant immediately. They sent him away out of pure fear. A single space pod tears through the cosmos, carrying a child possessing apocalyptic potential. Bardock muttered that he couldn't save his world, but maybe his son would survive out there in the stars. The child sleeps, completely unaware of the monstrous energy boiling deep within his tiny, fragile body. Bardock urged him not to let them control him, telling Kakarot to forge his own destiny. The pod crashes violently into the lush green mountains of Earth, leaving a smoking crater.
My goodness! A metal ball fell from the sky, and there is a little boy inside it.
The old martial artist carefully lifts the aggressive, thrashing infant from the wreckage, smiling warmly.
I think I will call you Son Goku.
Weeks later, the wild and violent infant accidentally plummets deep into a rocky ravine.
Goku, hold on, I am coming down to get you.
The boy strikes his head violently against the jagged rocks, suffering a massive traumatic brain injury.
Please be okay, my boy. Please wake up.
The brutal impact changes absolutely everything. The severe head trauma didn't just erase his innate Saiyan hostility and make him kind.
He is suddenly so gentle and well-behaved now.
The universe got incredibly lucky that day. The bump on the head buried a horrific, world-ending monster deep within his subconscious.
You are going to be a good man, Goku.
Years pass, and the young boy trains rigorously in the martial arts under his new masters. Master Roshi marveled that his physical strength was absolutely incredible for a human child. The boy beamed that he just really loved training and getting stronger, but occasionally, fragments of the buried beast threatened to violently claw their way back to the surface. During a fierce sparring match, the boy is pushed to his absolute physical limits, yelling that he wouldn't let his opponent beat him. For a fleeting second, his eyes snap wide, flashing a brilliant, terrifying pale green. Master Roshi gasped, demanding to know what in the world that horrible pressure was. A suffocating, heavy aura leaks into the air, freezing everyone. The boy stammered that he had gotten super dizzy there for a second. Master Roshi asked uneasily if he was feeling all right, noting that his energy felt entirely different just now. The boy shakes his head, the monstrous energy fading back into the deep recesses of his mind, insisting that he was fine and that they should keep going. The old master remains completely silent, deeply unsettled. He grows into adulthood, unaware that he is constantly suppressing an apocalyptic force.
I can't wait to see how strong my friends have gotten.
He lives a life of peace, building a family and protecting the Earth. Piccolo pressed him, noting that he was always holding back in their spars, and asked why.
I don't know, just instinct, I guess.
The illusion of a normal life shatters the day a spacecraft crashes onto Earth. Raditz declared that he had finally found Kakarot, sneering at what had happened to this pathetic planet.
Who are you? And why do you look like me?
His biological brother has arrived, bringing the bloody legacy of the Saiyan race directly to his front door. Raditz scoffed that his power level was absolutely pathetic, snarling that he was supposed to have purged this world.
I don't know what you are talking about. Leave my home alone.
The invader strikes, severely outmatching the Earth's greatest defender, growling that Goku had forgotten his Saiyan pride and that he would beat it back into him. But the beating stirs something ancient. As Goku lies bruised and bleeding, a strange, sickeningly heavy ki begins to leak from him. Raditz faltered, demanding to know what was wrong with his scouter as the numbers glitched wildly.
Stay away from my son.
His aura flares, tinged with an ominous, sickly green hue, and Raditz cried that this wasn't a normal power spike, that it felt like absolute death. The momentary surge of power terrifies the invader, allowing Piccolo to land a lethal strike with his special beam cannon. With his dying breath, Raditz warned that 2 more Saiyans were coming, and that they were vastly stronger than he was. The brother dies, completely unaware that the real monster was the one standing right next to him the entire time. 1 year later, the Saiyan elites arrive on Earth, bringing absolute devastation. Nappa grinned at the miserable dirtball, telling Vegeta they should have some fun before they destroyed it.
Don't waste my time, Nappa. Just kill the locals and find the Dragon Balls.
The Earth's defenders are slaughtered one by one, until the resurrected warrior finally returns.
You killed my friends. I won't let you hurt anyone else.
Nappa snarled that a low-class weakling thought he could challenge him, and told Goku to die. Goku doesn't use the Kaioken. He doesn't need to.
Nappa, look out! He's too fast!
With a single, devastating blow, Goku shatters the giant's spine, barely restraining his own terrifying physical strength.
You're completely useless to me now, Nappa.
The prince executes his comrade without a second thought, turning his cold gaze to Goku.
You hide your true power well, Kakarot. But you are still just a peasant.
I don't care about your titles. I'm going to stop you right here.
The battle begins. The prince fights with unparalleled skill and fury.
Take this. Gallic Gun.
But something is terribly wrong. Goku isn't struggling to match the power.
Why does it look like Goku is in pain when he powers up?
He is desperately fighting to keep a lid on his own monstrous energy.
You mock me. You are holding back against the Prince of all Saiyans.
Enraged by the perceived insult, the prince unleashes an artificial moon into the sky.
Burst open and mix. Let me show you true, unstoppable power.
He transforms into a great ape, multiplying his strength tenfold, intending to crush Goku completely. The gargantuan beast batters Goku mercilessly, breaking his bones, roaring at Kakarot to scream for him and beg for his pathetic life.
I can't hold it back anymore.
The sheer physical trauma weakens Goku's mental barriers. The cage he built over a lifetime begins to crack.
Goku's energy? It feels completely evil!
A blinding, sickly green explosion of raw kinetic force detonates from within the ape's grasp. The ape recoiled, gasping at the horrific pressure as his hand burned. Goku snarled at him to get off, his eyes rolling back, flashing solid, pupilless pale green. The landscape begins to disintegrate around him, purely from his leaking, uncontrolled ki. The giant beast is thrown backward, crashing into the mountains, the ape breathing that this power was impossible, that the legends couldn't be real. The prince's scouter violently shrieks before exploding in a shower of sparks. Horrified, the ape cried out about that color, that mind-shattering ki, naming Goku the mutant, the legendary Super Saiyan. Goku stands amidst the crater, his muscles bulging unnatural amounts, groaning in sheer agony, begging everyone to run and get away from him.
Goku! What's happening to you?
He is fighting a war on two fronts, holding back the monster inside, while trying to protect his friends from himself. The effort tears his body apart. The prince realizes he is no longer fighting a low-class warrior. He is fighting a myth that destroys galaxies, the ape gasping that if Goku fully transformed, the entire solar system would be instantly vaporized. In a panic, Vegeta fires a blast not at Goku, but at the artificial moon, reverting himself to his base form.
I have to get out of here right now.
Battered, bleeding, and utterly terrified, the proud prince drags himself to his space pod.
He's running away!
Vegeta flees not because he was defeated in combat, but because he stared into the face of a walking apocalypse and chose survival over pride. As the ship escapes into orbit, Goku finally collapses, the green aura vanishing.
I'm so sorry, guys. I couldn't control it.
It's okay, Goku. You saved us.
But Krillin's voice trembles. He too felt the suffocating malice. The hero of Earth is secretly holding a nuclear bomb inside his own soul. Months later, the survivors travel to planet Namek to gather the Dragon Balls. Young Gohan shuddered that this planet felt so strange, with terrible energies everywhere. The tyrant Frieza and his elite forces are slaughtering the Namekians. But Goku arrives in a spaceship, having trained under intense gravity.
I won't let them die in vain.
Goku confronts the Ginyu Force. He is already potentially the strongest being in the entire sector.
He's taking them out with single strikes. His power is unfathomable.
The tension isn't whether he can win. The tension is whether he can do it without snapping.
Please, just surrender. I don't want to push myself.
Goku throttles his own powers severely, purposefully handicapping himself in every skirmish.
Why is he letting them hit him? He could end this in 1 second.
You fools don't understand. If he unleashes his true power, he will destroy this entire planet along with them.
Vegeta alone knows the terrifying truth. Finally, the galactic tyrant reveals himself, transforming into his sleek, final form.
I am the Emperor of the universe. You monkeys are nothing but dust beneath my feet.
I'm warning you, Frieza. Leave this planet right now.
Goku's voice is calm, but he is sweating profusely, desperately trying to keep his heart rate down. Frieza brutally beats the Z-Fighters, laughing manically at their suffering.
Is this the best the legendary Saiyan race can offer? How utterly disappointing.
Don't make me angry. Please.
Goku pleads with the tyrant, not for his own life, but for the safety of the entire solar system. Frieza misinterprets this as cowardice. Bored with the one-sided fight, Frieza decides to provoke the Saiyan by targeting his best friend.
Let's see if this bald one pops like a balloon.
Goku, help me!
Frieza lifts Krillin into the air with telekinesis.
Frieza, stop. I'm begging you. Don't do it.
Goku!
With a sadistic smirk, Frieza clenches his fist. Krillin explodes into a shower of light and dust, completely erased from existence.
Pop goes the weasel. Now, who is next?
Silence falls over the battlefield. The wind stops blowing. The ocean completely stills. The mental cage Goku spent his entire life building violently shatters into a billion pieces.
You killed him.
This isn't the birth of a golden hero. This is a cosmic horror event. The sky instantly turns pitch black.
No! We are all going to die! He broke the seal!
A deafening, guttural roar tears from Goku's throat, vibrating the very core of the planet as he let out an apocalyptic howl. His muscles rip through his gi, hyperinflating. His hair violently spikes, turning a sickening, glowing golden green. His eyes go completely blank white, void of all humanity. Frieza stammered, demanding to know what this horrific energy was. The legendary Super Saiyan is fully awake.
It's just like the legends. A warrior fueled purely by slaughter and destruction.
Goku doesn't speak. He doesn't pose. He simply vanishes, reappearing in front of Frieza with speed that defies physics.
Get away from me, you filthy ape.
Goku doesn't fight Frieza like a martial artist. He dismantles him like a force of nature.
Gah! My arm! Let go of me!
He grabs the tyrant by the arm and effortlessly snaps it in half. The Emperor's screams echo across the dying planet. Young Gohan wailed in horror that this wasn't his dad, that this was a monster. Every single step Goku takes cracks the tectonic plates. The planet isn't breaking from Frieza's attacks, it's breaking from Goku's mere presence.
The gravity is collapsing. The core is destabilizing just from his aura.
Goku drags Frieza by the face through a mountain range, reducing the stone to fine powder.
I'll destroy this entire planet. Death Ball.
Frieza hurls a massive sphere of destructive energy at the core. Goku doesn't dodge or deflect it. He walks directly through it, his green aura atomizing the attack instantly.
No! You are a demon!
Goku says nothing at all. With a brutal, emotionless strike, Goku obliterates half of Frieza's body. The tyrant is defeated, broken, and dying.
He did it! But he isn't stopping! His power is still rising!
Goku turns his blank, glowing eyes toward Vegeta and Gohan. The slaughter hasn't quenched the beast's thirst. Gohan pleaded desperately, crying out for his dad. Goku raises a massive hand, a chaotic green sphere forming in his palm, aimed directly at his own son. Piccolo shouted for Gohan to move. Piccolo jumps in front of Gohan, bracing for death. But Gohan doesn't run. He steps forward, tears streaming down his face, crying out that it was him, reminding his dad that he had promised to take him fishing. The word fishing echoes through the chaos. A tiny, buried fragment of the gentle man hears it. Goku stammered his son's name through the haze.
Gohan?
The monstrous hand trembles violently. Goku grabs his own wrist, physically wrestling with his own possessed body to stop the blast, as Gohan begged him to fight it, insisting he was stronger than this. With a horrific scream of sheer willpower, Goku fires the blast into deep space and violently suppresses the transformation. He collapses into the dirt, reverting to normal.
I almost killed you.
The contrast is devastating. The monster is gone, leaving behind a broken man terrified of his own shadow. They use the Dragon Balls to escape Namek just before Goku's residual energy tears the planet apart completely. Piccolo told him quietly that he had saved the universe.
No. I am the danger now. If I lose control again, there won't be a universe left to save.
Word of the legendary Super Saiyan spreads across the cosmos. Far away, the cosmic deities sense the terrifying ripple in the universe's fabric.
My lord, a rather troubling anomaly has awakened in Universe 7.
Beerus mused that he thought a legendary Super Saiyan was just a bedtime story, ordering Whis to keep an eye on him, warning that if he went rabid, he would have to erase him.
Understood.
Years pass. A mysterious youth from the future arrives, carrying a dire warning. Future Trunks warned that androids were coming, but more importantly that Goku had to control his power, recounting that in his timeline, Goku's rage had destroyed half the Earth before the virus even killed him.
I promise you, I will never let that monster out again.
The timeline alters. A bio-android named Cell emerges, containing the DNA of all the greatest fighters and the data from Namek.
I know your secret, Goku. I know what you hide behind that pathetic smile.
Cell doesn't just want to conquer Earth. He wants to break Goku's mind and unleash the apocalypse. Cell announces the Cell Games, a tournament designed specifically as a psychological trap.
Come face me, Goku. If you don't fight me at your absolute maximum, I will slaughter every single person on this miserable rock.
I won't play your twisted games, Cell. I will defeat you without losing my soul.
Goku trains with Gohan in the hyperbolic time chamber, but instead of focusing on raw power, Goku focuses entirely on meditation and restraint. Gohan asked why they weren't pushing their limits.
Because, Gohan, my worst fear isn't dying to Cell. My worst fear is you inheriting my cursed blood.
Gohan becomes the anchor. Goku realizes that love, not rage, is the only chain strong enough to hold the beast.
If I ever slip, Gohan, you have to be the one to pull me back. You are stronger than the curse.
Gohan vowed that he wouldn't let his dad fall into the darkness, promising it. The Cell Games begin. Goku steps into the ring, heavily handicapping himself.
What is this? You are holding back a massive amount of ki. Show me the green light, Goku.
You aren't worth the destruction, Cell.
The audience knows Goku is holding a nuclear bomb and flatly refusing to use it. Cell brutalizes Goku, trying desperately to trigger the legendary transformation, screaming at him to get angry and let the monster out. Goku takes the beating, refusing to retaliate with lethal force. The physical toll is immense, but his mind remains locked.
He's going to let himself be killed just to keep the seal intact.
Realizing physical pain won't work, Cell changes his strategy. He spawns the Cell Juniors to torture Goku's friends.
If you won't snap for yourself, let's see how you react when I tear your precious son apart.
Gohan shouted at his dad not to do it, pleading with him to keep control. Goku watches in horror as Gohan is beaten. The trigger is pulled. The green aura violently erupts around Goku, shattering the arena tiles, as he snarled that he would erase Cell.
Yes! Finally! Show me the pinnacle of Saiyan evolution!
Goku is slipping. The blank white eyes threaten to overtake him. The monster is clawing at the door. But Gohan refuses to be the reason his father falls into darkness. He taps into his own hidden potential, screaming that he said no. Gohan erupts into Super Saiyan 2, obliterating the Cell Juniors instantly, shouting at his dad to look at him, declaring that they didn't need the monster and could win this together. Gohan's voice pierces the chaos. Goku stares at his glowing son. He makes a choice.
You're right, Gohan.
Through sheer, unprecedented discipline powered by love, Goku forcefully shuts down the legendary aura, reeling the beast back into its cage.
No! What are you doing? Let it out!
Infuriated by Goku's restraint, Cell attempts to blow up the planet. Goku uses instant transmission to sacrifice himself.
I'm proud of you, Gohan. You saved me.
But Cell regenerates and returns, stronger than ever, firing a massive beam to wipe out Earth, snarling that if he couldn't have the monster, he would have ashes. Goku, communicating from the afterlife, lends his spirit to Gohan. They fire a father-son Kamehameha.
Let it all out, Gohan, but keep your heart pure.
Gohan roared, pouring everything into the blast. Instead of raging out of control, Goku channels a perfectly focused, disciplined burst of pure golden energy through his son, entirely bypassing the green curse. Cell is completely obliterated. The Earth is saved, not by raw, uncontrollable fury, but by mastery and love.
I think I'm going to stay dead for a while. The Earth is safer without my energy drawing threats.
Goku chooses to remain in Otherworld, dedicating his afterlife to finding a permanent cure for his affliction. 7 years pass. Goku returns for a single day, having learned to suppress his aura perfectly. But a new, terrifying threat emerges.
Forget Majin Buu. Look at the sky.
A Saiyan spacecraft crashes into the wasteland. A survivor from Planet Vegeta has been drawn by the lingering echoes of the legendary key. A gargantuan warrior steps out of the wreckage. He possesses the exact same curse as Goku, but he never learned restraint.
Kakarot, I smell your cowardice.
Who are you? Your energy, it feels exactly like mine.
Broly is the Dark Mirror, the what-if of the what-if, the man who willingly became the monster. Broly transforms instantly, bypassing all mental barriers. His chaotic energy shatters the surrounding landscape.
I will tear this entire universe down to its very atoms.
I can't let you do that. I know the pain you're in.
The battle becomes an ideological war. The man who caged the beast versus the man who surrendered to it. Goku is forced into a terrifying corner. He is fighting someone he absolutely cannot overpower without unleashing his own legendary state.
You're a fool, Kakarot. If you don't transform, he will kill you.
If I transform, I will become just like him. I refuse.
Goku relies entirely on technique, dodging and parrying the apocalyptic blows. Every strike from Broly shakes Goku's internal cage. The green aura flickers around Goku, begging to be let out.
Stop hiding! Show me the rage!
Goku shouted back through the green haze that his power wasn't meant for destruction, it was meant to protect. Goku pushes back with disciplined martial arts, striking Broly's pressure points to disrupt his chaotic ki flow. Broly grows increasingly frustrated by Goku's absolute mental fortress.
Why won't you break?
Because I have people who believe in me. You only have your anger.
Using a perfectly timed, hyper-compressed Kamehameha, Goku blasts Broly into the upper atmosphere, knocking the Berserker unconscious without killing him. Goku wins the battle not through superior raw power, but through absolute discipline. He proved that control conquers pure rage.
I can't believe it. You stared into the abyss and didn't blink?
It was the hardest fight of my entire life, Vegeta.
High above, the gods are watching with immense interest. Whis descends to Earth, intrigued by Goku's unique internal struggle.
Your ki is fascinating, Goku. It screams with chaos, yet your mind is forcing it into a tiny box.
It's a curse. I've spent my whole life trying not to explode.
What if I taught you a way to empty the box completely?
Whis introduces the concept of Ultra Instinct, a state of absolute mental tranquility where the body acts without thought or emotion.
If you can achieve complete inner silence, the raging noise of your legendary blood will have nothing to latch onto.
You're saying this could be the cure?
Precisely.
The Super Era begins. Goku trains relentlessly with the gods, seeking peace rather than power. Barris warned that if he slipped up and let that green freak out in his house, he would Hakai him instantly.
Don't worry, Lord Beerus. I am searching for silence now.
His training is entirely focused on eliminating emotional triggers. Eventually, the multiverse is thrust into the tournament of power. Survival is on the line. The Grand Priest declared that if their universe lost, Zeno would erase them all from existence.
Kakarot, you must not hold back here. But you also cannot lose your mind. If you destroy the arena, we all die anyway.
I know.
The stakes are doubled. Goku must save his universe while fighting in front of 80 warriors, knowing one slip could make him a multiversal catastrophe.
This tournament is the ultimate test. Can the cage hold under the greatest pressure in existence?
Goku navigates the chaos, relying on his training to stay centered. Goku encounters Jiren, a mortal stronger than a god of destruction. Jiren is the ultimate foil. Jiren observed that his movements were heavy, noting that he was carrying a massive burden.
You have no idea, but I will not let it break me.
Jiren chose to feel nothing to gain power. Goku must feel everything and stay perfectly controlled. Jiren brutally overpowers Goku. The sheer desperation begins to crack the mental seal, Jiren declaring coldly that it was over and that he should fall. Goku cried out through the surging green ki for his universe and his family. The violent green ki begins to violently leak from Goku's body. The arena shakes violently. The gods stand up in alarm, Beerus shouting that he was losing control and ordering Whis to get ready. Goku's eyes begin to roll back, the blank white void threatening to consume his humanity once again, a feral roar tearing from him. Jiren recoiled, demanding to know what this horrific malice was, declaring that it was not the energy of a martial artist. For a fraction of a second, the legendary Super Saiyan is loose in the world of void, freezing time itself with fear. Goku lunges at Jiren, a mindless beast bent on utter destruction. Piccolo gasped that he had snapped, crying that the tournament was doomed. But as Goku's fist connects with Jiren's barrier, he catches a glimpse of his own reflection in the energy shield. He sees the monster, and a single word escapes him: no. In the space between seconds, Goku makes the ultimate choice. He stops fighting the monster. He simply lets it go.
I am not this anger. I am Son Goku from Earth.
He drops his guard entirely. The raging green aura instantly shatters like glass, leaving nothing but absolute silence. Jiren asked, bewildered, what he was doing. A profound, terrifying tranquility washes over the arena. A brilliant, ethereal silver heat begins to radiate from Goku's body. Beerus muttered that he hadn't just suppressed it this time, he had completely detached from it.
He has finally found the silence, my lord. He has caged the beast with emptiness.
Goku opens his eyes. They are shining silver. Mastered Ultra Instinct, the absolute antithesis of the legendary Super Saiyan, the cure. Jiren marveled at the heat, noting it was completely devoid of emotion, asking how he had achieved this. Goku answered calmly that he had stopped listening to the noise. Goku dodges Jiren's fastest attack without a single twitch of muscle tension. He is perfectly fluid. The battle that follows isn't a brawl, it is a divine dance. Goku systematically dismantles the strongest mortal in existence.
He really did it. He found a way to use God power to lock away the devil.
Every strike Goku lands is precise, calm, and devastatingly powerful, devoid of any malice. Jiren pushes his own limits, firing a blast at the spectator stands in a moment of pure desperation, snarling that trust was meaningless and that he would show them. Goku declared that he would not let him harm them. Goku intercepts the blast instantly, not with rage, but with resolute, unwavering calm. The blast dissolves harmlessly into silver light. With a final, elegant flurry of strikes, Goku defeats Jiren, securing the survival of Universe 7. The Grand Priest announced that Universe 11 was erased and that the winner was Universe 7. As the silver aura fades, Goku falls to his knees, utterly exhausted, but smiling a true, unburdened smile.
We did it, guys.
The Super Dragon Balls restore the erased universes. Goku's lifelong war with his own biology is finally over.
You have accomplished something truly remarkable today, Goku. You conquered your own nature.
I couldn't have done it without everyone. They were my anchor when the storm got too rough.
The curse is broken. Returning to Earth, Goku realizes that his journey isn't just about fighting external threats anymore. It's about maintaining his inner peace. Gohan beamed that his dad had been amazing out there.
I finally feel quiet inside, Gohan. It's beautiful.
The man who was born to destroy the universe became its ultimate savior. Months later, Goku sits in deep meditation on King Kai's planet. King Kai grumbled that Goku used to come there just to eat and break things, but now he just sat there like a stone.
I'm listening to the silence, King Kai. It helps keep the cage locked tight.
The legendary beast is still there, but it is asleep. Vegeta visits Goku, curious about his rival's new state of mind.
Are you truly free of it, Kakarot? Or are you just ignoring the monster until it wakes up again?
It's a part of me, Vegeta. I can't kill it, but I don't have to let it steer the ship.
Goku's mastery over Ultra Instinct fundamentally changes how he interacts with the world. Piccolo remarked that he didn't leak any excess ki anymore, that it was like he didn't even exist until he decided to strike.
It's a huge relief. I used to be terrified to stand next to him when he got angry.
The Z fighters finally feel safe. But the universe is vast, and echoes of the past remain. A new threat approaches Earth, drawn by the residual energy of the tournament.
Someone is coming. Their power level is massive.
Let them come. I am ready.
Goku no longer fears the battles to come. He welcomes the test of his control. A rogue squad of Galactic Patrol prisoners lands, looking for the legendary warrior. An alien thug bellowed that they had heard the strongest mortal in the multiverse lived here, demanding that he come out and fight.
I really wish you guys would just go home in peace.
Goku doesn't even bother taking a fighting stance. The thugs attack. Goku's body moves autonomously, dodging their laser fire with zero effort. The alien thug cried out in disbelief, demanding to know what was going on, since they couldn't even touch him.
You're wasting your energy. Please stop before you hurt yourselves.
He disables them gently, using pressure points, leaving them entirely unharmed but unconscious. Vegeta watches, taking mental notes on Goku's perfect restraint.
It's infuriating. He fights without an ounce of pride or anger. I could never fight like that.
That is exactly why you cannot achieve Ultra Instinct, Vegeta. Your pride is your power. His emptiness is his.
The two Saiyans have completely diverged. Goku's journey of self-mastery is tested one final time when he visits Broly on his remote planet.
You came back. Why?
Because I know exactly what it feels like to have a monster living in your head. I want to help you cage it.
Goku becomes a mentor to his dark mirror. Broly struggles to control his chaotic energy during their sparring sessions, crying out that it hurt and that the anger burned too much.
Breathe, Broly. Focus on the wind. Focus on the ground. Let the anger wash over you, but don't drink from it.
Goku teaches Broly the meditation techniques he learned from the gods. Slowly but surely, Broly begins to grasp the concept of restraint, marveling that he hadn't destroyed the mountain this time.
That's a huge victory. See, you are in control of the power. The power isn't in control of you.
Goku is healing the trauma of the legendary bloodline, one breath at a time. Meanwhile, deep in space, a resurrected Frieza continues to plot his revenge.
That wretched Saiyan and his horrific green form. I will find a way to surpass it.
Frieza begins his own grueling training regimen, pushing his mortal ki to absolute extremes to combat Goku's divine state.
I will shatter his precious silence.
But Goku remains unbothered. He has transcended the petty rivalries of the mortal realm. Beerus told him flatly that if Frieza came back, he wouldn't be helping.
That's fine, Lord Beerus. I don't intend to fight him with anger anyway. If he wants a rematch, I'll just show him the peace I've found.
Beerus chuckles, genuinely amused. Goku reflects on the long, agonizing journey. The bump on his head, the terror on Namek, the near collapse against Cell.
Every time I almost lost myself, someone was there to pull me back.
He realizes that his ultimate strength was never the legendary mutation. It was his humanity. He visits Grandpa Gohan's old house in the mountains, paying his respects.
Thank you for dropping me on my head, Grandpa. You saved the whole universe that day.
He leaves a fresh bowl of rice at the shrine, bowing deeply to the man who gave him a chance to be good. Goku closes his eyes, sinking deeply into his own mind. He visualizes the cage holding the legendary beast.
You don't scare me anymore. You're just a part of who I am.
In his mindscape, the hulking, green-haired monster stops roaring. It sits down quietly in the dark. The silver aura of Ultra Instinct flares gently around him, not as a weapon, but as a permanent state of being.
He has achieved absolute harmony between his mortal biology and divine technique.
Beerus admitted that Goku might actually be a better god than he was, adding that Whis shouldn't tell him he said that. The gods acknowledge his ultimate triumph. The what-if ends not with a massive explosion, but with profound peace. The universe's greatest threat became its calmest protector. Son Goku, the legendary Super Saiyan, the mortal who caged a monster with the silence of the gods. His legacy is secure, and as long as he remembers to breathe, the universe is perfectly safe.